Happy holidays, everyone. This nugget right here is my incentive to finishing this video. I just got in from work and I realized that the old video that I did like an hour and a half ago really sucked and I hated it. So I deleted it and I'm doing this one. It's totally unedited. So yay. Also, by the way, your cards adorn my wall so that when I'm having a sucky day, I know you love me and it's great. So I'm just going to tell you 2 quick stories about retail. One really awesome story about how humanity was redeemed in my eyes, and one story where I was like, you know what, humanity sucks, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. So the first story, let's start with the humanity sucks one, and it's not really sucks, as you'll see. So it was my first retail job, and it was seasonal. It was in New York, and New Yorkers are not known for being nice, but they're only slightly nicer around the holidays, only slightly. So this guy comes in and is like, hey, are these your polos? And I'm standing at the polo table. It had the word polos on it and it said $14.99 polos. So I'm folding them, holding polos next to a sign that says polos. And it comes up to me and says, are these your polos? That should have been sign number 1 that something was going to go down. And I was like, yes, sir. These are our polos. Because, you know, I'm nice. It's Christmas. Whatever. And so he's like, great. Can I have this one in a large? And hands me a polo. So I'm like, awesome. I will go back and get it for you in a large if it's not on this table. Was not on the table. Went in the back, got a large, handed it to him. He goes, oh no, I don't want this color. I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, why didn't you tell me that you did not want the color before I went to the back? We would have had a whole different conversation. But whatever. It's Christmas. That's my entire motto throughout the holidays when I'm working retail. It's Christmas. So he's like, no, so I say, I'm like, guys, okay, sir, what color do you want? Because we have a plethora of colors on the table. We have orange, we have yellow, we have green, we have blue. He goes, yeah, let me get this polo, but in orange and white stripes with a blue collar and maybe some green stitching. And I think it was the way he worded it that threw me off. The fact that he was like ordering it like it was a cheeseburger. I was like, this is not Burger King. You can't have it your way. This is a retail establishment, sir. You get what's on the table, or you don't get anything at all. Obviously, I did not say all of that, but I thought it. And then I was like, no, sir, we do not have those colors. If he would have asked, I would have thought it less weird. But the fact that he was just like, no, let me get, I was like, this is not Santa's workshop. We don't have elves in the back knitting these shirts. No. So that was my first like actual crazy retail experience, and I was like, I don't even know what's happening in my life anymore. But a really redeeming one happened a couple of weeks ago, actually, and I was working, and this time I'm a part-time associate. So I was tired, and it was a long day, and the store was about to close. I had like 3 minutes till closing. And this girl walks in, and I'm like, oh, hi, welcome. But then inside, I'm like, please go away. I'm so sleepy. I just wanted to clean the store. And she's like, oh, are you guys open till 10? And we're like, no, we're only open till 9 today. And she was like, oh. She's like, okay, well. And she kind of looks around and pauses, and she's like, well, I'm not going to keep you guys because you guys look really tired, but Merry Christmas. And like out of nowhere, pulls a candy cane out of her pocket and hands it to me. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, Merry Christmas. And like hands me the candy cane. And I'm like, thank you. And she's like, oh, you're welcome. You have a good night. And she leaves. And I was just like, thank you. You guys don't understand. I love candy canes. They're like my most favorite thing ever. So those are my 2 holiday stories. I'm gonna eat my nugget now. Well, bye guys.